when we start handing over more of the responsibility to the council, which means more of the responsibility to the school, to you guys. But I think it's an important thing to get clear the covenant or contract that the guides and the founders of the school have with the Eagles. And so first, I want to ask the question of, what do you think the most important parts of having a contract are? Think about making a deal, whether it's making a deal with your parents, whether it's making a deal with another student, outside of school. What are the most important elements of a contract or a deal with someone? More important parts. Jack? So you have to do what you say you're going to do, back in Navy SEALs. What else? No trick questions. What else? If you're going to make a deal with a friend, what's important?
And in that deal, there's no jokes, there's no, I mean, you can joke around, but there's no funny business going on. It's a deal.
You want it to be quick.
It's clear, it's a deal, it's no.
Great process. Great.
Make sure that something good out of it will come in.
It's got to be good for both parties. Yeah.
Make sure it's something you can actually do.
Be careful what you promise. Be careful what you promise, do what you say. So all of those are important elements that we want to think about handing over the school to you, because it's one thing to say we want freedom, but there's an opposite side of that. And so today, this first few minutes is really about how we think about handing over that responsibility. What responsibility you're taking, making sure you want to take. Where do you want to take? When do you want to take over certain parts of responsibility? So, first half of this slogan? Almost said it. Your session battle cry? Work hard. So play hard also means work hard. Deuce, to your point, we're being clear. This is part of this, right? And then in Jack's, when you said the very first time we were all together, Jack, you said these two aren't mutually exclusive. You can do both. So we're going to do both here. That's your session battle cry. Do I have a volunteer that will write, will make a poster to put up the front of the class? Thank you, kid. Just we don't have one up. It's one of those things when we walk in every day, we remind ourselves for this session. Freedom comes with responsibility. And that's not good Socratic technique, but it's really a way just to get us to know that, we with freedom comes responsibility. We're handing over both of you guys. And as we think about these issues of like music and experience tickets and even planning question projects, we intend for you to be doing all of this. I mean, for you to be creating experience tickets before long and question projects and changing the way we do them. Here's the issue. We've got this whole thing going on with human beings. And it's true of all human beings, it'll be true of this class, of all communities. You get good and bad, it looks like this, right? Over here. Friendships look like that. Effort looks like that. Fun looks like that. If this is a graph, and time is going this way, and going up this one is positive and negative. Oops. Negative. There's always a fluctuation, intentionality, kindness, and for some reason, individual human beings, me being one of the key ones, I always tend to have to really work hard to push it up. And as soon as I start working, it automatically starts falling, as soon as I stop. Exercise. How long does it take to get out of shape when you stop exercising? Not long, right? You're at the peak performance. How long does it take to get back in shape? Really hard. So, the only way to keep individuals, we're all going to do this. But we've got to be there for each other. If the individual's here, the group has got to keep encouraging. And Gage, you're bad. Gage, you're bad. That won't work. Gage will eventually get mad at me and not want to be my friend. I've got to somehow say, Gage, man, I love you. You're a great guy. You're one of my best friends. But this isn't helping anybody. We've got to go, so what's going on? Talk to me about, well, such and such and such. We've got to change something. You have a reason. I want to listen to you. I go back to when Jack and Creighton, they had an issue worked out last year, and it worked out for everybody. It was an unbelievable point. Because you guys, were good friends, but you misunderstood something, right? You were mad at each other. But you got up and worked out the issue. We've got to have that kind of honesty from the group to lift everybody else up. So, these are the big fights we've got to figure out how to keep. As we find ourselves going down, you've got to find a way, not the guys, to have disruptive, not begin to decay and tear apart individually. And so when it starts to go down, it'll go down. Someone's got to have the courage to say, let's get a group of leaders together and talk about what's going on. We've got to fix it. When people are being unaccountable, they're not doing it, versus kind of whatever, they turn it in. If this goes on long enough, you as the individual will go away because your parents will take it away. That's the threat. It's the truth, right? But we don't want that. We actually want you to be accountable and doing your best work so you're on your hero's journey. It's not the negative, it's the positive we're looking for. But we can't let any individual go to whatever, mailing it in, which means not doing your best work. If they do that long enough, we're doing the disservice to keep getting here. So all of our efforts on things like look at no ready. How many people haven't done it already?
Wait,
I did.
These results, I think they printed them before.
Yeah, I think these are old. Here's the
I
point.
didn't already.
This is
I did all of it.
this is to make people upset. This is the way you hold people accountable. Is you put this up and you say, wait a minute, that's old, or I did it. Evidence tickets are ways that we can, and we're going to put up some new evidence tickets in a minute, but a lot of them don't have people's names on them. I didn't put the blank on it, but you guys should still know what your name was. But it's not to embarrass you, it's to say, oh yeah, I missed that. I won't, but I don't want to miss 10 in a row. You can come up with better ways to do this and better ways than evidence tickets. What you can't do is have no way to do it and let some of your classmates start to do this, and then they keep doing it. And then they pull down the whole community and they're not here anymore. There's no other school in the world that trusts you this much. But it's a contract. In fact, it's more than a contract. It's a covenant. Okay?
Where can you proceed the discussion of being distracting and not listening?
Hey, Claire, I want to try something. We come back just 1 second. Hayes, I want to applaud you for holding Claire accountable. And Claire, I want to applaud you because you worked really hard to pay attention better, and that must not have felt very good. So I'm going to try just a rework on that. How can you say that in a way that makes Claire feel better?
Claire, say that you're unique.
This is hard, right? This is hard. But I'm going to let Hayes try this. This is really hard.
I see that.
Someone want to try it? Nice.
Hey Claire, I'm sorry, but you're being a little distracting, so I'm gonna have to ask you to lead a discussion for now.
Hayes.
Claire, I know you've been trying hard to listen to discussions, and I think you're doing a great job. But could you please leave because you're being distracting her?
Anna.
Claire, I've seen you focus a lot more and be more intentional.
I think you do better, and I hate to, and so I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Now, Claire, we're not all focusing on you. This could have been anybody else. But what we've got to work on is kinder ways to say it. And then maybe afterwards, Claire's running partners may go to Claire and say, hey, Claire, I know you're trying hard. What can I do to help? Because Claire may be more fidgety. Again, it could be Lillian, it could be anybody. It's going to be all of us for something different. But what we've got to figure out how to do is support each other. Make the hard calls like Hayes just made. But also try to understand what people are doing. Can I ask the group for a buy? Will you let Claire stay for this time?
Yeah.
I think Hayes was right making the call. Claire, would it feel okay for you to stay and not to leave? So we'd like to have you here. So, but you're going to have to kind of, Hayes made the right call, made the courageous call. We've got to figure out how to do it more nicely. And then to come to Claire afterwards and say, what can we do? And maybe Claire says, look, it's 8:39. I promise Claire I will never keep her here more than 15 minutes. If she can't fidget more than, after 15 minutes, anybody can leave. That can be a new rule. I'm not saying we make it. Council needs to make it. But council needs to help because what you guys have got to do is we've got to figure out a way of structures and a way of signaling and a way of keeping score that's fun. It doesn't let this happen. As guys, we don't want to sit in on any of this. I just assume the guys go away. So there not be any guides here, 0. And our goal is to end up creating a school where you create all this. You create more fun projects. You don't look at me and say, that quest is awful. I said, good. Then I need to make a new one. We're going to help you learn to do that and learn to make better. But we've got to have you guys in the game and holding each other accountable. So today, core skills, if you think you've earned it, Charlie break at 10:15. I mean, Mason break, sorry. Even I missed up. Mason break at 10:15, sorry about that. We have, Ms. Hebel, we have the journal challenge is
Yes,
what time?
at 11:30.
11:30. So you will want to be bringing your best page of journaling and you want it typed up to share.
Instructions will be on
Like,
it.
type it up?
Yes.
Everybody.
Guys,
I thought it was only
Guys, instructions have to be on the webpage.
So you can help us with these. Why type up that page? Why type it up, Sarah?
Well, one way is that you can reread your work while you type it up so you can edit it, and another way is because then if you win, you'll already have it typed up. So.
Jack?
Also, it's a lot easier to read because I noticed that a lot of people, when they're reading just straight out of the journal, they stumble because maybe their handwriting isn't as neat. So, but then with the computer, I'm pretty sure it never misses them.
Why else? Keita?
Well, this is a little off topic, but when you win, if you win, it's better to have it typed up because you need to put it into that box, so you don't have to sit and type it up and take up your course skills time, but you can just put it in that box.
And all those are true. And we've got to have something to put in this personal learning. And this isn't some boring thing that we created. This is your commitment, your contract with your parents, with each other, of what you're going to try to create. So when it's time to get that apprenticeship, you guys have got something to show for it. And you've got something that's really cool to look at. So next week, the evidence tickets are going to start going down, way down, because you're going to start creating your portfolios. But guess what? The evidence tickets are your guide to create your portfolio. They're your chunks that you can put up. And you can go back to your evidence tickets and make them better. But they're the chunks we're creating to help you create a personal learning plan that's really cool. Sarah?
Well, the only problem for me with the evidence tickets and stuff is that I did the con one like at the beginning of this week, but already it's really wrong because I've already got way more skills in there. So like, will I take me updating it till like week 6?
No, I don't think you should. I don't think you have to. I think that was when you made it, and that was when the evidence ticket was due and everything. So now you're working towards that goal. You're not changing it as you get more skills.
Okay.
So, pace.
2 things. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with all the evidence tickets I have, and I'm not sure which is which. So if I can have someone just sit down with me for a little bit and help me, that would be
Well,
nice.
maybe someone can make a chart.
Well, it's not.
A show of where all the evidence tickets are, I mean, what they all are, so you know that you got a list.
It's not so much that, as in, math, reading, writing. I don't know really what to do with that. I'm feeling just a little bit overwhelmed with, I'm doing work, and I'm not sure where it's supposed to go.
So your running partner or group may want to do this. So we're going to start transitioning to putting this into PackRide. So this is a chance, like retyping your journal entry. This is a chance to update it. You may choose, like Charlie says, I put a stake in the ground, I don't want to change it. You may say, no, my new stake in the ground is going to go here. Once I put that stake in the ground, it's not going to change. You can do it either way. But you're rewriting and working this. The ultimate goal is to have something, you're going to present this, and you want people to be proud of how far you're reaching and what you're trying to do, and the fact that you thought deeply about it, about your hero's journey and everything else. So it's 8:44. We got to wrap. You guys can have this discussion later. If you want to call a discussion about personal learning plans, you're going to have lots of time to compare and critique. But the goal is, at the end of this session, we're going to have one heck of a debate. We're going to start working on that later. And you're going to have a plan that just amazes people at what you plan to do. And in the year, we'll come back and see how much of it you got done.
Hey guys, I wasn't finished.
Well, I am,
I was
because
gonna
I promised Claire I'd
Real
be here
quick, okay?
15
Well, then
minutes.
we can just talk to
You guys can.
Just real quick,
Okay.
everybody, there's still posters up on the walls, like right there. That one. And I've noticed some around the class. So if whoever was running, please, if you put up anything.
And the last thing, Ms. Abigail has requested that you post your excellent tickets, bottom, middle, and top third. Here's the winners. If your names aren't on them, please put them on there. And guys, there should be 8 in the bottom, 8 in the middle, and 8 in the 5 on the top. So as you're thinking about it, if everybody ends up in the top, that's not thirds. We've got a break. Go.
Wait, guys.